The day is finally here. Andy Mineo, where are ya? He's back, I guess. Allegedly, I hope. Guys, I've been an Andy Mineo fan ever since he was on Background and he was called Sea Light. I'm so excited to hear this. This is his first release on DSPs, not under Reach Records. So shout out to Minor League, man. Let's see what he has to say. This is called I Swear This Is Not an Andre 3000 diss song. I love the vintage, like, 90s sitcom font vibe. That's so fire.
I swear I wanna like this Andre album. When they announced it, I got all excited. This artist I've admired is finally out of hiding. Somehow we got inspired, then decided it's time to break his silence. But he told us that he's staying silent. Playing flute instead of rhyming, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm behind it, something different, but something's missing. It felt way off. Felt like watching Jordan play baseball. Then I got suspicious. Like, Andre, did you let your inner critic win? Did you convince yourself that you isn't him? Do you got hard drives full of hidden gems, locked behind computers and won't let us in? Listen, you don't have to, yeah, I get it, man, but who am I supposed to listen to? Lil who? Or another rapper with ghostwriters who only asset is that they visual. With all due respect, I'm sort of pissed at you, cause I...
Whoa. Like he said, this is not a diss track, but I could see how, like, him making this so, like, pointed and, like, I'm talking to you specifically right now could, like, to some people read that way, but so far he's just showing him a lot of love, and, like, it seems like he was super inspired by him. But I do remember that. Do you guys remember that when Andre 3000 was like, I'm back, and then he just had his flute? It's a far cry from Hey Ya, man. That was a wild moment.
Been hearing things you said in interviews, and it's got me a bit confused. Saying you too old to bring something new. That isn't true, but who am I supposed to listen to? I'd rather hear from an old you than just be stuck with hearing all your old tunes. But who am I? Just one of your pupils who got student pride. Sometimes I feel like you dead, but you alive. I just pray before the day that you truly fly. You feel like the gift God gave you was fully utilized. Maybe this is foolish pride, like, what do I think I'm doing? I'm just a stranger out here asking this man for new music. You never listen to nobody except yourself, so I know this is useless. You drive Hey Ya at the height of G Unit, and man, that's gangster.
That is actually such a good point. I didn't even, I think, put that together, because G Unit was, like, one of the hardest rap groups that had been out ever. And he dropped, my baby don't mess around. And, like, it was such an opposite offering to the zeitgeist of music at the time. But to do that and to have that be one of the biggest, like, hip-hop songs probably in this millennium, it takes a lot of confidence, man.
You the ultimate nonconformist. You kept pushing boundaries, exploring. You taught us normal is boring. That's the thing I love about you the most. You reinvented yourself. You raised the bar on what you expected yourself. But maybe the bar got so high that you can't even reach it. Wow. Unsatisfied, start calling all your heat is decent. Then you don't release it. Honestly, it's hard to believe.
Who can relate to that? Like, literally today, I was mixing a song that I've been working on for, like, 3 months. Like, no, I gotta get it perfect, because if I don't tweak this one vocal by, like, 2 decibels, people are gonna notice, dude. Not being able to detach from your art is, like, so, like, heard.
Cause I heard all your features. You got Killer Mike and Grammy. Man, that joint was recent. And look, no disrespect to him either, but dog, you tweaking. It's all speculation. I don't know the reason either, but my guess is that it's pressure. It's probably easier to be a flute player than one of the greatest rappers ever.
Forever, ever?
And I know I'm sounding critical, but if I'm coming clean, this got more to do with me.
There it is.
Cause you're
Bro, the flute in the background?
an artist I aspire to. Now you gone and retired. I think my deepest fear is that I see myself inside of you.
Wow.
It been 3 years and I've been quiet too. And all this time I've been inside the stew. Everything I cook up feel, man, like it's kinda cool. Got me really thinking like, man, maybe my time is through. And you got nothing left to prove. I'm still
Look at his shirt. Did you let your inner critic win?
playing festivals to pay my team and fund the dreams that I'm yet to execute. And every day I'm less enthused to write a rhyme or bless the booth. Every thought ain't fresh and new. Like when I was 22, when music was the place I would express it through. I was fighting for respect, rapping like the rent was due. I wanted the world to love me, now a couple friends to do. Tell the truth, are these the thoughts you had? Is where you at, where I'm headed to? So every year that I ain't heard from you, the insecurities I'm working through feel like for sure they true. So please don't take it personal, but you moved on from rap, and I don't think I got the courage to. But keep your heart 3 stacks, keep keep your heart. Share your art, 3 stacks, share your art. Share your thoughts, 3 stacks, share your thoughts. Maybe I'll start.
Nice. Yo, to me, this just kind of reads like he's seeing how Andre 3000 was able to make such a big career pivot as like undeniably one of the greatest rappers ever, and then he has to look at himself in the mirror and be like, well, if I'm not a rapper, what am I? And it seems like he's saying, I don't know if there's a ton else that I am. I don't know, Andy. I heard you could flip a house, man. Honestly, Andy Mineo has been one of my favorite rappers since he dropped Uncomfortable. I remember listening to that album so much, and I think it's got to be hard to be somebody with such a decorated discography, and then when you get to that point where you're like, well, I haven't dropped for a while, like that becomes a couple weeks and a couple months, and the next thing you know, it's like you said, it's been 3 years. But I feel like he's seeing an unlock inside of himself, and it's like he said at the end: share your art, share your heart. If you hold on to something for years and years and years and years, you can make the best song in the world, and nobody can even care about it. They don't even have the option to. It's not that they don't care about it; it's that they can't. And I know I'm excited to care about some of Andy Mineo's new stuff. This is an excellent reintroduction back to DSPs, and I'm just very excited to see what comes next, man. Especially like, look at the art style. Like when he announced that Coming In Hot went gold, he has such a cool eye, such a cool visual style, and I'm so excited to see what he does as a newly independent artist. I know the next time he drops, I'm gonna drop what I'm doing and check it out, and I will be right here to tell you all about it. Peace out, Fazbreak. Share your art.